that was Twisted Ear Productions, and as I promised you, we have a guest in the studio with us, and that is Tez Skachill. Have I pronounced that right, Tez?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and you're a local lad from, is it Swinton?
Yeah, Swinton, Pendlebury.
Right, and you're a singer-songwriter, and you've brought some of your stuff in for us to listen to today. So I just thought we'll have a little bit of a chat first and find out a little bit about you and which school you went to and college and that. So you lived in Swinton all your life?
No, I've not actually. No, I've lived in Blakely when
right.
I was a kid. So and then I moved up to Swinton. So I've been here for about 10 years.
And which school was it you attended?
When I was primary, I attended Crossley,
right.
and then moved to St Augustine's.
Okay.
And then went there. So.
And is that where your interest developed in music?
No, it was actually in high school in Swinton, Swinton High.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of really just happened. It was just one of them moments, really, and it was kind of like me and my mate. We kind of had an idea of getting a band together. So it was so we kind of was in a lesson, and we just kind of decided, well, do you want to take guitar lessons? And and then it kind of happened from there. It kind of took on. Kind of, learned various stuff, and then decided to write for like my GCSEs, because we had to write some music, and then it kind of took off from there. And I had my first gig was at Jabber's Clegg with my first band, and then just really took off from there.
So what came first then? What was the easiest, the writing or the playing?
It was actually the writing. Yeah. To be honest, it was kind of the learning. It's always there really. You kind of. There's always stuff new to learn, and kind of just take it from there.
So who was your early influences then?
My early influences was I was kind of into Pink Floyd, kind of late on, and Black Sabbath. But you kind of, then I was introduced to a lot of other music, like Muse, Evanescence, and Oasis. Kind of grew up with Oasis, so they was kind of my first. So.
Well, didn't we all? Even I grew up with Oasis. And the EP that you brought into us today is your first release, isn't it?
Yes, that is my first one. Yeah.
So we've got 4 tracks on it.
Yep.
So we'll give this first one a spin. What this is called? Track 1.
Yeah, this is track 1. This is actually an intro to the second song.
Okay.
But it's kind of an instrumental. So it's only short. It's only 1 minute. 1 minute and a half, but yeah.
Okay, we'll give that a spin for you. This is Intro. I think it's fair to say from listening to that you've actually developed your own like middle of the road mellow style.
Yeah,
it's quite a
kind of psychedelic. Really,
yeah, it's a nice little thing. Yeah. It's not in your face blast away rock.
No,
like.
Yeah, well that's what it was kind of meant to be. Really, it's kind of an instrumental for the next song, which kind of changes. So I was really pleased with it. It was kind of it was actually the beginning. What's repeated was actually supposed to be for the second song, but it was kind of distinctive and unique. So I thought actually I'll use that for an instrumental. So
when you were at school, I mean, presumably you learnt guitar at school, did you?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, Nick Waddicker, who was my guitar teacher. So
was he good? Was he?
He was amazing. Yeah, real influence on me. Yeah.
So when you learn that, presumably the thing is, at what point did you decide I want to do this on my own, or I need a band?
Yeah, it was it's a natural thing, because I've got a love of performing, so that's what's kind of drove me into getting a band and performing live. And then I was in the band, and then I actually thought, well, I can do this solo. I get a good reaction when I do my solo stuff. So then the band split up. And then and then went into the studio. Now I'm performing this, and it's going down really well. Venues where bands play. I've played the Academy night and day, and it still goes down the same as a full band. So that's
So you're on a solo career now.
Yeah, I'm solo. Yeah,
and you're hoping to expand. And for other people out there who are listening in Salford, and I think Salford is a hot spot of talent.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much talent in Salford, it's amazing. And if they're out there and they're wondering how do they do it, because here you are now, and how old are you again?
17.
You're 17, you sat in the studio, you're a local lad from Swinton, and you got your first EP here on my desk.
Yep.
So how did they do something like that?
It's it's hard, to be honest. You kind of fall into it, and they kind of keep on saying that, but it's just the love of music, and it's like other talent, like if it's in sport or whatever. I think it's the love what drives you to create this stuff, and I think I've got I love performing, so it's kind of, I want my own stuff, and I want kind of progress, and kind of get experience into what I love.
A lot of people, when they first set out, they always say, well, I can only do covers, I've not got anything original. And then they usually find that they meet up with somebody who's very good at writing but not very good at performing, and they get a good partnership. I mean, the classic one of those, of course, is Elton John and Bernie Taupin, isn't it? I mean, but you've got both. You do your own writing, your own so if you, I mean, presumably, how do you come up with an idea? You sat on the bus or whatever, and you just start jotting down.
Yeah, it's definitely you start with your emotions, what you're feeling. You've been influenced. It's kind of for me, because I've been writing for about 4 years now. So it's kind of you kind of get used to it, and you kind of want to find this unique sound. And that's why I've kind of pleased with this. It's kind of a unique sound to me, and I think what was great about this one is you're not like, I wasn't pleasing anyone. Writing this, it was all me. It's kind of my emotions. Everything was put in. Not pleasing, because you're pleasing yourself really. When you're happy, that's as a solo artist, that's what's great.
That's right. I mean, the thing is when you're looking for this unique style, and people often say, "What is that? What is this style? What is it I'm looking for?" Well, if I played you the opening bars now to a Rod Stewart or a Rolling Stones track, you go, that's a Rod Stewart song, that's a Rolling Stones song, and that's what you're looking for.
Oh, definitely.
And it's a very hard thing to achieve and a hard thing to get, but it's a thing you got to, like you say, you persevere with through your emotions.
Definitely.
I'm going to give track 2 a spin now. This is called the
delineation of life.
The delineation of life. That's exactly what I was going to say. And with the track 1, of course, what we just heard was the intro to that.
Yeah.
And so this is track 2. This is Tez Skachill.